Hey everybody, let's talk about the market and what's going on, right? Not necessarily what's going on in the market, but what's going on with you. What are you doing about it? I want to talk to you about a pilot's perspective of how to deal with a market like this. Let's take you to flight school for just a minute. Let's talk a little bit about what people are saying this market is doing. Most common word I'm hearing, stalled. The market is stalling, right? So here's what I want to talk to you about. As a pilot, and I want you to think about this, because you just might not be a pilot, but this is going to make sense to you. When we're flying and we have the wrong speed for the attitude of the aircraft, the attitude is the angle of the aircraft. Some people refer to the secondary level of that as the angle of attack. But the angle of the aircraft, if the nose is too high, in other words, let's say you're trying to climb out, but you don't have enough power, you don't have enough speed. So your speed goes lower and lower and lower on climb out, but you're still keeping your nose high. Eventually you get to the point where the aircraft stalls. That's right, it stalls. It starts falling out of the air nose first, okay? Now, here's the amazing thing. I first want to talk about what causes a stall, because if you're feeling stalled or the market is stalling and you're not sure what to do, let's just agree that what causes that is that you don't have enough speed for your attitude. See, some people came off 2021 thinking they're all that. I'm the best because the market is amazing, right? And now, all we want to talk about is the market. Like in 2021, people were not saying, I'm making a lot of money only because of the market. They're like, look at me, I'm doing great. Lots of people, you know who I'm talking about. Maybe it's you. But in 2022, the same market we ignored when it came to where credit goes in 2021 is the same market we don't want to ignore anymore. Like, man, it's the market. You know what it is? It's your speed, your momentum, your work, your focus, your effort you're putting in against your attitude. You got to do two things. You got to adjust your speed and adjust your attitude. But here's the thing. You cannot, as a pilot, adjust your speed until you adjust your attitude. If you're running full throttle on climb out and your nose is too high, you will stall. There's no more power. So here's what you do to recover a stall. If you're feeling that you're in a stall right now, here's what you do to recover a stall. It's very simple. 2 primary steps. That's right, 2 primary steps to getting your business on track. If you're in a stall in an airplane, the very first thing you do is push the nose down. So if you're not nose down, focusing on what you need to be focusing on right now, nose to the grindstone is another term, right? If you're not nose down, truly getting after it, you've missed the first step. And the second step, once you push the nose down, is to apply appropriate power. You add power. Wait a minute, I thought I was already at full throttle. Yeah, you put the nose down, the plane will start speeding up. You make sure you're at full throttle, okay? So nose down, in other words, get to work. Number 2, add power. Work hard. And they're like, I don't want to work hard, I want to work smart. How about both? Is that a crime if we just do both? We work hard and we work smart? So, if you feel like the market's stalled right now, push your nose down. Get back at it. And add power. Add energy, fuel, resources to what you're currently doing. It's very, very simple. But let's talk about what happens at times when we got all our power in and we still go into a stall. And if we ignore the first couple of seconds, typically in our airplane, the left wing will drop as we go into that stall. And let me tell you what that means. We are going into a spin. So some of you, if you're ignoring the stall, thinking the market's going to get better for you, you're likely to go into a spin. And a lot of pilots have died from spins because they don't know how to recover them. There's only one added step to recovering a spin than recovering a stall. The added step is right rudder. Press the right rudder. In other words, do the right things. So if you're waiting for the market to unstall and you're not changing your attitude of your aircraft, you're going to go into a spin. And the correction of a spin Nose forward, right rudder, do the right things, and add appropriate power. Really go to the wall, full throttle at that point, and then gradually pull the aircraft back up to your desired level of flight. See, all of you know right now that are watching this video exactly what your desired level of flight was, because you had it in 2020 and 2021. You're like, I like that better. So now you know what your desired level of flight is. Now I just told you how to get back to it. And a stall, nose forward, add power. Simple as that. Nose down. Put your nose down, get back after it. Add power, add resources, things like that. If you ignore it or think it's going to correct itself without changing the attitude, hello, this makes sense? The attitude of your aircraft, you are your aircraft, you will go into a spin, and it's more aggressive return. But keep in mind, many people don't know how to recover spins and they crash. Will that be you? Or will you take the steps appropriate? Nose down, right rudder, right steps, right? Full power. Gradually pull the airplane back up to your desired level of flight. Hey, this video is a little bit longer, but man, I was excited to do it because it's exactly where people are right now. It's exactly where companies are. Check your attitude, okay? A stall is only caused by low speed with the wrong attitude. Low speed, wrong attitude. You got this. Let's make 2022 the best year ever. I'll see you in the next video very soon.